Hello, I'm RDR. Welcome to Starter Online. If you haven't already, like and subscribe and follow and all that stuff. We are playing my Gemidor character. Viewing. Start out at level 65 or 60, I suppose. 65 is the cap currently in the game. Kind of a elite character, I guess you call it. They're not any different than they're not any better than any of the other races, the other factions. It's the whole story. The ship I really like, that, and that's why I'm sticking with it. I honestly don't know why I'm leveling up the crafting, because I'm probably never going to play this character long enough to actually take advantage of. Like, I'll probably never play long enough to get everything maxed out or anything. But whatever, I'll go in there. Take that long to do that every day. It just doesn't progress very much every day, so. Oops. A lot of science in this one. More. Do that. 100 set what? Right, make something that says ignore science. Attack or science for events. Okay. And I need big tie. Like 75 more attack. So yeah. Highest. 20 engineering. Run. Let's pass one of these and do the tour duty. Oh, we got to pass up to go. Eight. Rangy. All right. Moon's going. Stop surge. Call. One. Big confidence. Prayer tournament. Festival. Bonus. Close. Denies. Let's hearing. Major injuries. Rounds. So out here in space, sitting weird stuff, it's probably a good idea to create something like something. You might find out it's something else. You have an alien. I wasn't plugging Fallout games. I was giving a personal example of point out. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm just saying that I tried the Fallout games and never liked any of them. So I'm not even going to bother with 4 or Fallout 76. It's not my thing. Um, yeah, I don't have enough to do that one. That daily. Didn't have enough to start that daily. That one. Yep. And that was the first one I did of that, and but I actually. Click tier 1, and now I don't have enough to do tier 2. It, 3. Oops. Well, if anything, I mean, if nothing else, we get money from doing those. At least we can. Mission. Enjoy card driving games where I was like, yeah, indeed. People are different from each other, even though they have similarities. We are a prime example. You and I. We have many similarities, but some things were just right here. Uh, cats. Yeah, I wish I could have a cat, or I'd have like 3 of them probably. I could. So they have each other to play with while I'm gone to work. For your Sims, add 1 2 extra yards. It says that they are ready for you as soon as or I don't know what we're doing. I just know we're going to the built wager again. like third or fourth time. Let's go down over to the Voyager. So the Cyberpunk 2077, I'd watched a video just like the one you sent me, talking about the leaked, where the guy went through and found some text. It looks like it's for new stuff. We need new stuff.
Welcome back to Voyager. We were about to begin studying the device you recovered from Gall's communication center. Since you have spearheaded much of our efforts here, I would like you to take the lead once again. Captain Kim and 7 of 9 are at your disposal. Talk with them if you need more help deciphering the device. When you finish your analysis, return to me for further orders. I will be here in the transporter room to see you off.
Okay. Here.
Glad you're here. We transported the device to engineering here so we could
This
run
one
all the
with the
scans and
puzzles.
tests we could think of. The first thing we need to do is determine how it's communicating. We can't find any normal transmissions from it, but we're hoping you have some new ideas to bring to the table.
Subspace. Since everybody in the Delta Quadrant seems to do something with subspace, right? That would be logical. Resonance. The device does appear to be designed to communicate with similar devices located in subspace. Ta-da!
The device communicates with subspace. We should have guessed that.
So
Now comes the hard part. We need to access the device's memory core. The engineering team here on Voyager is good, and I've heard your team is top-notch, but it might take more time than we have for either team to make a full analysis. We should have both teams give you their opinions on the device. If we work together, hopefully we can make a breakthrough. You'll need to set switches on the device until we get solid readings. We'll be able to tell if switches are in the correct position, but not which switches.
Okay. What was that game that had like pegs and you... Anyway. That's what this game is, basically. Right here. 3 switches on the device. Each one can be oriented either on or off. You're required to get all 3 switches into the correct orientation before you can access the memory banks. Alright, so let's turn switch 1 on and evaluate.
The engineering teams are reading big zeros across the board. None of the switches are in the correct orientation.
Okay, let's put that back off. Let's do that one.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately,
Okay. And that one.
sir, I've consulted with both the engineers here on Voyager and your chief engineer. I am seeing green across the board.
Okay. Okay. Secondary memory core. On.
The engineering teams are reading...
Okay. Oh, wait. Off. Off. They were all
The
on to
engineers
begin
tell
with.
me there is... The engineers tell me there is only one... The engineers tell me there is only one switch in the correct orientation. The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately, we don't know which 2. The engineering teams tell me...
What?
The engineers tell me there is...
I didn't go very systematic on this, and now I'm confused.
The engineers tell me there is only 1 switch in the correct orient. The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode.
We need 2 off.
The engineering teams tell me 2 of the switches are in the correct mode. Unfortunately...
Alright, Alright, start with all off.
Looks like you did it again. All the switches are in the correct position, and we now have full access to the memory core of the device. 7 of 9 should be of assistance.
Fine. Beam it to astrometrics. Okay. Jumpadar. They are odd. I mean, basically they're a lot of genetically engineered they have no gender as far as we know. They're like say they're all male isn't even necessarily correct either.
From the data we have received so far, we will be able to pinpoint the exact transmission coordinates. However, it is possible that doing so may alert whomever is on the other end that we have reverse engineered their technology. There are 3 likely ways to get at the information. I suggest further analysis to determine the best course of action.
Okay. Analyze ramifications of possible query methods. Okay. You determine that if you attempt brute force, you have a better than average chance of getting the information without setting off any alarm. If you were to attempt encrypted query, you would feel that the security protocols will likely trip some sort of alert. Finally, a multi-vector query will most likely alert the receptionist, or the receptionist. The recipient. They spelled recipient wrong, by the way. Alright, so we want to do brute force. The brute force intrusion of the database seems to have done the trick. No unusual activity is detected, and you have a location in real space, or you can enter subspace near the transmission location. Okay. Debug. I just go run over the terminals. Oh, let me talk to him first.
Fascinating. Excellent work. With this location, we may be able to finally reveal who gave the Vaadwaur their advanced technology, and why the neuroparasites appeared again in this time and place. Commander Jirok of the Romulan Republic has requested to join you on this operation. Her own analysis of the device has shown that the Romulans have had some contact with the creators of this device, a race known as the Ilachi. She will meet you in subspace at the given coordinates. Finally, Voyager's emergency medical hologram, the Doctor, will be assigned to your crew. His knowledge of the Delta Quadrant races may prove invaluable. He's not much of a combatant, but should prove useful.
Are you really sure it'll prove useful? In my experience, it's just annoying. Oh, you're right there. Did you hear that?
Hello again.
Okay, let's go. No wonder they want. They always want to fight. They're not getting laid. Yeah, I mean they were genetically designed to be submissive to the founders and even the Warta and give their life if needed. They're supposedly the ultimate soldier, but yeah, some of the stuff that the founders considered negative as soldiers for like the humans, actually probably what makes the humans as good as they are. They're caring for others kind of stuff. You know? Gives them something to fight for. This is in weird
This is
space.
Commander Jirok of the RRW Lisette. When we learned that the Alachi were involved, I requested to shadow you on this mission. I know
Okay.
your experience with the Alachi is limited. The Romulan Republic, however, has an extensive history with this race.
Okay.
All right, we'll follow your lead here. We're seeing
All
3
right.
patrol groups. Recommend we eliminate them before we board the station.
Tripping. I should not have ate that last thing I ate. Because it's this is even weirder than fluid space. Oh no, 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 no. Ah! I was out of range. Come on, come on. Oh, I can't because I'm in combat.
It's odd that Gaul was contacting the Alachi. They don't exactly play well with others. Another Alachi ship is here to defend the outpost.
Okay. How do you know that's why they're here? Maybe they don't care about the outpost. Maybe they're here to just kill us. Either way, we need to kill them. That's just a white or it's a blue or something. It's different. Yeah, that's round shape. Positron reflector array. Okay. You do the outposts. Let's do it. We're still waiting for the server. Breathing apparatus, we don't need to do that. Was the breathing apparatus not a whole suit? Can we keep our armor and
I was thinking we should split up and cover as much of the facility as we can.
This is obviously an Alachi facility. What I know about them comes from the Romulan Republic's databases, but I should be able to learn more as we examine this location. The air here is suitable for the Alachi, which means that you may find breathing difficult. I, of course, do not have that problem.
I mean, this is a breathing apparatus. I think the breathing apparatus just goes in the devices.
These are some
It spotted me.
I've read the Enterprise's reports about them. These are definitely Solanae tables, which, if I'm correct, and I always am, is
And
the
I always
same
am.
race you dealt with after using the Iconian Gateway on New Romulus. The Solanae kidnap victims through subspace for their brutal experiments. If they are somehow connected to the Alachi and the Vadwar, this is beginning to make more sense. If I had to guess, there must be a stasis room nearby. We should find it and rescue anyone in there who can still be saved.
Breathing apparatus is where? In there. Red. But it's like to go this way. I wonder if you get an achievement if you do the whole thing without getting breathing apparatus. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I've never done it before. Always managed to get some sort of breathing apparatus.
It looks as if they are converting their captives into more Alachi. If my readings are correct, there are several individuals here who have only just begun the conversion process. We can save them if we beam them back to your ship.
Everybody knows there's one. Hivachi Grant. He was the dumb one, I guess, of the Hivachi, so they made him a Grant.
This is no way for a proud Klingon warrior to go out. We'll patch him up immediately. Ah, a Hazari. Stay calm. We'll get you the medical attention you need. We're transporting you to a Romulan ship in orbit. You're going to be fine.
Great. Oh. I had to stop breathing for a minute.
Good. You found a breathing apparatus. That should take care of that nasty cough.
Not paranormal. I did not know that's what that was. Trying to do it without it.
Transport the Stalaxian directly to sickbay. You'll be back on duty before you know it. One to beam up. A Kazon? Even the Borg won't assimilate a Kazon. Everything will be fine, Mr. Teray. We'll beam you directly to sickbay. Well, the Solanae are definitely involved. I believe I have everything I need from this area. We need to keep moving if we hope to meet up with Commander Jirok. The door is unlocked now. We should keep going.
Okay.
prison break. Maybe I should go back to the ship.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Neural parasites. This must be where the Vaudois were implanted with those mind-controlling bugs. Neural parasites. Just as I suspected. Did you know that several Starfleet officers were infected by these in the mid-2360s? The Enterprise logs from that era are fascinating reading if you ever have a few dozen hours to spare.
I'll take a look at them later, Doctor.
If Gaul and the infected Vaudois were communicating with this station, it stands to reason that this may be the
Or I
facility
will.
where the bluegill implantation takes place. We should definitely investigate further. If we can find the
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't believe it. The empirical evidence is right this
Yeah, what is it?
This whole facility.
Iconian,
the
okay.
Iconians, as we know them, rarely reveal themselves. The only known interaction with an Iconian in modern history took
Get
place
to the
on
point.
Kronos.
Parasites are a weapon,
When
okay.
Voyager revived the Vaudois,
Oh my god.
technology was outdate the parasites.
You just love hearing yourself talk. Holy shit. Here. He's got a circle around it. Hello.
Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
Okay.
These parasites aren't a natural species at all. They look engineered.
Uh-huh. And you're talking to an engineered Jem'Hadar. Talking as if you're amazed.
Some of this technology is ancient, but it's quite advanced. This is more like a factory than a laboratory.
Okay. Let's go back here. ones with the blue effect. Oh, nope, that one. And we want that one. Oops.
I think we're catching up with the escapees, and they might be from the Alpha Quadrant. We found a dead Romulan in prisoner garb. He was part of the breakout, but I don't know if he was part of the Republic or loyal to the Tal Shiar. Keep an eye out. The prisoners are headed in your direction.
Okay.
Maybe we should avoid any potential contact with the prisoner? I think I've seen enough combat for today.
Just go back to the ship, Doctor. You're useless anyway. I won't mind. We never talk to me again. Yeah. See.
How fortuitous. I thought I'd have to find a way off this station alone.
Surprise, surprise. It is. Far away.
More Alachi. I don't think the Iconians want me to leave. Their tenacity is almost admirable.
Almost.
Looks like you could use a hand.
And now we have their leader's attention.
Okay.
Seela! I should kill you where you stand.
Yep, let's do it.
Justice for all the lives you've destroyed.
And if you do, you'll never learn about the Iconians. I've been here for months. I've seen enough to know you need my help.
There we go.
You interrogate her. I might get a little carried away. But she returns with me to the Lisette when you're finished here. Seela is a prisoner of the Romulan Republic. Your government can go through official channels if they want to talk to her.
Okay.
You and this Seela person seem to have some history. I'll leave you to speak to her.
Not so fast. You have the weapons, but I have the information. If you want to learn what I know, you'll need to keep those Romulan rebels under control. You've stumbled into something much greater than you're prepared to handle. I'm the best ally you have. I assume you already know where you are. Both the Alachi and the Solanae serve the Iconians. The Alachi are their warriors, and the Solanae are their scientists. They're the ones who created those creatures implanted into the Vaudoir.
Okay.
Hakiv joined the Iconians out of faith. He thought the Iconians would create an empire he could rule. That did not go as planned. This time the Iconians wanted to control their puppets. When the Vaudoir asked for strength to defeat their enemies, the Iconians gave them the parasites. The Vaudoir had strength, but also strings. Strings that have now been cut. I'm sure you had something to do with that.
Uh-huh.
All three of you working together? The world has changed in my absence.
Yeah.
Or were the Vaudoir that much of a
If
threat
we
to
just
the
got rid of you,
quadrant?
everything would be better.
That explains some things. I'd love an escort back to the world at large, but I have a feeling you have some questions first.
I don't have any questions, but I expect you'll answer some before your trial.
Will I be taken into your custody, or will I be left to Tiaru's tender mercies?
We have agreed that in the spirit of cooperation, Commander Jarrett will take custody. She is under strict orders to deliver you directly to Alliance Command. You will not.
Very well. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, do I?
Oh.
We have Empress Sela in our brig. When she was taken by the Iconians last year, many of my people thought she would get away with her heinous crimes against the galaxy. With her in my brig, I am happy to know that is no longer a possibility. Of course, I understand that the Romulan Republic's claim on her is not unique. Her crimes are against all of the Alpha Quadrant. To that end, I will ensure that she be made available to all the Alliance leaders for interrogation and debriefing.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't exactly...
Okay, you just talked too much, Doctor. Sorry. But I have to interrupt you, and we have things to do. Yeah. Honestly, I wish I could do that on the TV shows. Of course, nowadays you can fast forward the when he's talking.
Hello. Would
Base growth. Okay, so and it's just about time. And dust to dust. By the way, that is an excellent song by The Warning. Dust to Dust.
We have a situation on Kabali Prime. You and I were both asked by name to help. All that I've been told is that the Vaudoir have launched a large offensive and have retaken the area in front of their temple, the place where they keep unconscious Vaudoir stored. They need our help to retake the area, though I have a feeling something else is going on. Can you help with the situation?
Dust to dust, bones are rust, and we shall start again. Oh wait, no. Did not intend to do that. Flying in the wrong direction. In fact, I did one you want to do that. This, say travel, transport. Do it.
The breach is widening.
Oh, it's this
I've got to
quest.
Close this now.
This doesn't even
Almost
have
there.
doesn't have anything to do with the.
Can't reach. I'm slipping.
Uh, so,
The Vodwar are making a new push into the system, and we could use your help. The Rhode Island is assisting the new Kabali flagship Samsar, but you know the Vodwar. They're relentless.
okay. Go take care of business.
One more group inbound. Brace yourselves.
Thank you for arriving so quickly. I'm still not sure what happened. All I know is that we lost contact with the temple, and several hours later a large Vodwar fleet attacked. However, I'm still not sure if the Vodwar have entered the temple. If they have, they may already be reactivating their soldiers in stasis. We're safe here, for now, but the battle on the ground continues. No one can enter the temple, and the Vodwar are seizing control of the surrounding area.
Sounds like a plan. I've located a safe area in the trenches for transfer. My
Okay.
team Voyager is currently on a high-priority operation in Vodwar-controlled space. Any comm chatter could give away their position. Whatever they're doing,
My officers and I will join you. The Samsar will return to the dock with a small repair team, but I'm sending the majority of my crew to the city. We cannot allow the Vodwar to take control of it as well. Our flagship will be of no use to us if the planet is lost.
Oh. Lean down. Waiting for the server yet again.
The Kabali forces are spread thin, and the Vaadwaur are making a push toward the temple. Henshin Jitanian and his team will attack the outer area of the trenches, making their way to the temple. My away team will move to the opposite end of the trenches and support the remaining Kabali soldiers there.
None. My team is eager to prove themselves. You and your allies have set quite an example for us to live up to. We'll support the forces at the other end of the trenches and then make our way to the temple. Hopefully we'll be able to meet up with you for the final assault.
Okay.
The Romulans lost the point A.
Enemy target
Push forward and we take it. We should repair these turrets. More Vaadwaur will be coming.
Here they come. Take out that drop pod. Clear here. Let's keep moving.
Let's take them down!
enemy targets on sensor.
Take out that Vaadwaur drop pod, and then keep moving. We're almost there.
Our scouts report that the temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vaadwaur attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push? There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well.
Yep.
Are you sure you want to...
Yep. I'm Jim Hadar. Of course. Victory is life.
Enemy combatants in proximity. Flanking damage detected.
Inventory full. Well, of course it is. Yeah, so let's get rid of. Oh, we got tribbles in there. Yeah.
The temple was secure, and the doors are still locked, which means the Vodwar didn't break in either. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of algorithm before. I'll have the door open in no time. After
Okay.
I don't deny that we'll need support. My team is one of the few still intact. Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However...
All right. Let's go. Yeah, I'm looking to have time to finish this. It's actually a pretty long quest. So maybe if we go inside, hit saves, so that when we come back to it, that's where we'll be. Perhaps. There's no like manual save in this game. Yeah, being an MMO, just saves as it goes. Checkpoints kind of thing.
At least all the Vodwar here are in stasis pods.
Okay. So this is where we're going to call it night. Go in tomorrow. Yeah. So tomorrow.